Hello everyone! Welcome to this video. It's Sunday, so that means there's a new video for me. And today it is a video about a collection from Joset. So I will make videos with everything from Elizabeth Craft Design, but I will choose every week. There's a new video, one with Annette's collection, or with Joset, or with the planner. So that it's a little bit, how do I say that? It's only with these products of Joset today. So, today with the paper from Angelica Turner, the beautiful brides and the pretty pastels. Beautiful paper for using with the collection of Joset. You can choose which paper you work with, or you can use both, and I will do that today, and then I can show you that it fits perfectly together, but you don't have to do that. Then I also use the dies from Joset. The older dies are the fitted rounded rectangle and the stitched round rectangle, and the sizes are the same, only by this one you have some stitched sides, and these are smooth. But if you want to make a shaker card, that's what I'm doing today, you can use a bigger one from the stitched rectangle and use a smaller fitted rounded rectangle, and then you have a border for your shaker card, so that's great. And these are also in squares, and we have some circles, so that's great to work with that. I also have the nested tags. I love these tags because you can use it as card, but also as decoration at your card, just a small piece. And I use the ladybug tonight. And with the ladybug collection, with the bugs collection, there's a stamp. It's called Bugs and Kisses, and I will use the sentiment of that too. I said I would use the rectangles, so I made this border. First, I have a magnetic die cutting plate, so that's easy. You can use the bigger stitched rectangle and then lay the fitted rounded rectangle inside, and then you have this border. But you can also use some tape to place the die in the right place, and then you can die cut it. I also die cut another rectangle, only with the stitched rectangle, and then you can put that later on top. And I made a rectangle just with cutting from 15 centimeters, no, 12 centimeters by 15.1 centimeter. And I also have this small tag ready for this card, some foam tape, some shaker material, and yeah, that's it. Oh, and of course the parts for the ladybug. I like to start with the ladybug, so then I can see how big he is and then fit everything together. So the ladybug has his body part, his head, back of his head. These are soft finish cardstock, and I colored that with the Tethered Rose Distress ink. And all the other things are from black cardstock or from the Beautiful Brides or Pretty Pastels. So these are paper from the brides, and the ladybug will be on top of the card, so you see that it keeps your eye on that because it's bright. Some glue. So this, I think, is not that difficult because the head fits perfect on the back of the head. just glue everything down like that. Then the eyes, and I just put some glue at the black and then put the eyes in there, the white part. And then also the black parts, but I need a tweezer for that because that's a little bit small. But that's enough glue for this. So if you put that on the biggest things where you, especially for the eyes, I do that a lot. So you don't have to put that small black between your tweezer and then put glue on there. Then these ones. And I lay them in front of me, put some glue, and then just together. And then it's okay for me. Then the body part. So it's the first time I made a video, and I have a craft room, and now, you know my mother, she's also making cards, and she's in the same room. So today we're trying to do that I make a video, and my mom is in the same room doing some things. So she was using a spray bottle. So I don't know if we hear that at the end, but it's okay. We try it, and if it doesn't work, then the next time she will be out of the room if I make a video. Then the red part. And also you can choose if you want to color everything with distress ink. That's of course fine too. And this, a little bit glue at the top. And then I can put that here. So he's standing sideways. Then the legs. So one is on top. And one at the back. And then arms. This one is also in front. And one at the back. And then you will look at the hands if they are in line with each other. Because I want give the ladybug the clover. So you want that in line so it's holding it good. And then for the clover there's an extra heart you can put under here. Let's see. Like that. And then I will adhere theirs later together because then we need to look how the card is, everything together. But now we can see how big the ladybug is. Only his nose. And then the ladybug is done. Then the next step, because we want to make shaker cards. And for the shaker cards I use these parts and also vellum. And vellum is, you can also use acetate, but I like vellum too because it's not that open look. So what I first do is putting some tape at the back of this rectangle, because you want the vellum is stuck at the back and you don't have spaces open, especially for the next step, because you don't want to lose shake material. And I want some ink at the edges. Just a little bit frayed burlap. I like that. Oh, it's flying away. And I also do the inside, because once you start with inking, I want everything to be inked. And with the animals, I don't do that every time, especially not with black, because you don't see that. But yeah, sometimes I like it and sometimes I don't, or I forget it. Like that. So then leave the tape behind, and it's so easy to remove these parts. Like that. Then I put this at the side, and I hope you can see it good. And then just a little bit off the edge of the die, so you don't have to trim that part. Like that. Now you only have to trim 2 sides. And what I do, I pick my scissors and just a little bit under the die, so there's no vellum at the sides, because you don't want to see that. And I will show you in a bit how it looks at the back, so you have an idea. Like this. So you can see I trimmed it here and here. So there's, it's not that beautiful at the back, but you don't see that. But now everything is in the die, so you don't see it later. Then the next step, I have some foam strips, and I like that because that's easy to put them straight to each other, because you don't want to lose your shaker material. So it's a strip, so I pick a strip and put that in the middle, kinda a little bit lower of my border. Then the next one is straight to the other one. Like that. And then just pick my scissor and we go further. Also straight to the last one. And you do that the whole time until you're back at the beginning. So it's not that hard to make this. You can also use the foam squares, but I think this is easier because you have a long part. And the last one. But if you did that, then you pick your shaker material. I have some white shaker material for now. Put something in the middle. Because you don't want it on the tape later, so put it in the middle and then it will spread it out. And I have this one. Let's pick some. And I see there are also bigger parts in there, like beads, and I don't want them. Some are too big. And if you can make thicker shaker cards, but then you can do another layer of foam tape if you want. Well, let's see if we have enough. I think a little bit more. But then without these bigger beads. Like that. A little bit of this one. Is this enough? No. So then you decide if you do more. If you want more, you do more. And if it's enough, it's enough. But you don't want that much that it cannot move anymore, because then it's not a shaker card. But I think this is good. Put this aside. So then you have this one, and it will come here. And because it's the same size, it's easy to watch if they are good to each other. But now you have to be careful, because if you remove all these tapes, you don't want to shake the card that much, otherwise the shaker material goes on the foam tape, and you don't want that, because then the back don't stuck that good enough. And I don't show you what's going to be if I shake this too much, because then I ruin my card by myself. So just a little bit ink. And then put this on top. And then just push at these sides so the foam tape is stuck at the back. Otherwise you'll have a problem. Then I put some tape over here. here. So this is for putting that at the back of the whole card. Because that was this one. I ink the edges too. And when I'm doing this, I'm thinking about something that I can round my corners. Because I think that's looks better. It's some old thing, but it's great to make the corners round. Like that. Now I need some more ink. But that's okay. Like that. So remove this from the back. And the craft cardstock is 0.5 bigger at the sides. Put this in the center, like that. And then you have a shaker card. Okay, then I have this stack. Again, some ink. And I have a reinforcement for that. The craft, because I have craft at the back, so I want the craft also in front. Some glue. And put it over here. So now it's time for the ladybug. I want this stack in the center of this shaker card, like this. The ladybug will be on there with the clover. Yes, that's cute. Well, some glue. And then the clover. I need to stuck her head a little bit more. And then this arm or hand will be at the clover too, so she's holding it good. So she don't fly away. Then a little bit black twine. And I think I want to put this together with foam tape. So you see the tag better. And it gives dimension. This one over there. And one in the middle. Like that. Putting that away. And then we're almost done. So, and then I have this small cute text. It's also from the nested tags. And I have the stamp sending luck and love. And I want to use some parts of that. So first I only stamp sending. So just the top. Then I pick my stamp cleaner and just only the word sending is filled with ink. Then stamp that on the tag. So you have sending. And now I only want the word love. So just again, your ink pad and then only the word love needs to be filled with ink. And if you see some ink at the other words, just remove that carefully. And then stamp. Sending love. I used Versifine Clair Nocturne for that. So some ink for the edges. And then a reinforcement on top. A little piece of twine. Because it's a small tag, you really want a small piece of twine. Like that. And then I will put that over here. Yes. A little bit of glue. And put that here. So this is a card I made with the ladybug and the rounded and the stitched rectangles. I hope you liked this video, and next Sunday I will do another video, so I hope to see you then back. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye!